wọ́n ní àwọn adigunjalè ọ̀hún tó ń lọ bí 15 nìyẹn ni wọ́n jẹ́ pé àwọn àdó olóró dynamite abúgbàmù àwọn ló pọ̀ jù náà àwọn irinṣẹ́ tí wọ́n kó wá pé tó bá jù síbi tó bá gbogbo ní
yóò fọ yìí wọ́n fi ṣe onítùn ìwọ̀n.
gẹ́gẹ́ bọ́n ṣe wá ṣàlàyé wọ́n ní lásìkò ìgbà tí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe kínní ọ̀hún láwọn ológun àtàwọn ọlọ́pàá tí wọ́n pọ̀ dáadáa wọ́n yàbò wọn àwọn 15 péré sì ni wọ́n bá di ọ̀rọ̀ bó lọ ìyá mi adigunjalè yìnbọn àwọn ọlọ́pàá náà yìnbọn èèyàn kan kú ní iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni 3 lára àwọn adigunjalè ọ̀hún kódà ibi ọ̀kan tó ń sáré àwọn èèyàn tó kè mọ́ làwọn tún dáná sun.
ẹni àbá jù là ń jù nù.
wọ́n wá fi ọwọ́ òfin mú 3 nínú wọn.
3 kú wọ́n fọwọ́ òfin mú 3 mélòó ló kù wọ́n dáná sun èèyàn 2 wọ́n fi ṣe tún ìwà ẹ fọ́ ilé ọlọ́pàá iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá lọ ẹ tún wọlé ìkówópamọ́sí.
ẹ̀wọ̀n tó mọ̀ pé àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó ń.
ṣé èèyàn máa ń jẹ 2 lábẹ́ àlàdé ni.
l'Àbújá Àbújá la mọ̀ pé headquarters ọlọ́pàá.
Tí ò bá débẹ̀ náà a ní mọ̀ pé nǹkan ti ṣẹlẹ̀ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà ọmọ káwọn tó wà lórí olúléeṣẹ́ wa ní Àbújá náà ọkàn wọn máa balẹ̀ pé Àbújá ni a wà ní capital Nàìjíríà kò sí nǹkan tó lè wọlé ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ní lẹ́yìn ikú tó ń pa ojúgbẹ̀ ẹ̀ ni òwe ló pa fún ni lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó ti ń wọ gbogbo ẹ̀ tó ń wọ̀gùn tó ń wọ èkó tó ń wọ gbogbo ẹ̀ wọn ò mọ̀ pé lọ́jọ́ kan ń bọ̀ tí ó padà bọ̀ wá kàn wọ́n náà ẹ̀lẹ́ o ẹ kú àlejò àwọn tó ti kú lọ́wọ́ àforíjì wọ̀nyẹn tó bá ṣiṣẹ́ tó máa foríjì.
ọ̀gá àtìbádé ó ti lọ price ẹ̀rọ léyàlẹ̀.
ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ wọ́n ní ẹ jọ̀wọ́ ẹ tú àwọn olùwọ́de EndSARS sílẹ̀ ọ̀dọ̀ yín ni wọ́n ti kọ́ nípa ṣíṣe ìwọ́de Shehu Sani òun ló rọ Tinubu bẹ́ẹ̀ sínétọ̀ nígbà kan lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà Shehu Sani ti ra ààrẹ Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu láti foríjì àwọn olùwọ́de EndSARS tó sì wà ní àhámọ́ agbófinró ní oṣù kẹwàá 2020 ọ̀pọ̀ àwọn ọ̀dọ́ gúnlé ìfẹ̀hónúhàn káàkiri orílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà láti tako ẹ̀ka iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá SARS lásìkò ìwọ́de náà àwọn ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ kan kéde kónílégbélé láti dènà ẹ̀dẹ̀ kíkọlù òfin àti kí àlàáfíà sì lè jọba lásìkò náà ọ̀pọ̀ àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ní àwọn agbófinró tẹ̀ ní àwọn ìlú bíi Èkó Rivers àti Ìbàdàn sórí wọn ò lè yọ Ìbàdàn kó nú ẹ̀ rárá púpọ̀ nínú àwọn olùwọ́de náà ló sì wà ní àhámọ́ tí wọ́n jẹ́jọ́ lórí oríṣiríṣi ẹ̀sùn tí wọ́n rọ̀ mọ́ ìwọ́de náà nígbà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ níbi ayẹyẹ àyájọ́ ìjọba wàrà Sani ní púpọ̀ àwọn ọ̀dọ́ yìí ló kọ́ bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe ìwọ́de bí èyí tí wọ́n ṣe tako SARS láti ọwọ́ àwọn ohun tí wọ́n mọ̀ nípa ààrẹ Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu ẹni tí Shehu Sani jàpèjì gẹ́gẹ́ bíi bàbá fún ìwọ́de tó sì wà lára àwọn tó léwájú nínú iṣẹ́ ìwọ́de láti gba ìjọba kúrò lọ́wọ́ ológun ààrẹ àwọn ọ̀dọ́ kan sì wà ní àhámọ́ nítorí ìwọ́de EndSARS ọmọdé ni wọ́n ṣe ń fi ẹ̀hónú hàn fún ìdájọ́ òdodo òmìnira àti ìjọba ara àwọn ọ̀dọ́ tó bá ń ṣe ìwọ́de lónìí Nàìjíríà ní láti wá kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ láti ọwọ́ ààrẹ nítorí ààrẹ ni bàbá fún olùwọ́de lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà.
ṣé o wo fọ́nrán fídíò tó bá gbọ́ Tinubu gan ṣe báyìí ní òkè à.
ẹ ṣó parọ́ ọmọ yìí.
òótọ́ ni bàbá yìí ń sọ ó ní àwọn ọmọ yín àtàwọn ọmọ yín.
nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé.
wọ́n ti wà nínú àhámọ́ ní ọgbà ẹ̀wọ̀n.
nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé nǹkan tó fi lè sọ pé kí bàbá tó fi lè jẹ́ pé bàbá náà máa ra wẹ́bẹ̀ tó ráhùn ni ààrẹ tó wà lórí oyè báyìí nísìnyí. ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí wọ́n kó wọn bàbá kì í ṣe lásìkò bàbá ẹ̀bẹ̀ náà ni wọ́n bẹ̀ bàbá kó kí bàbá jọ kó bá wọn tún wọn lẹ̀ torí bàbá ò lọ́wọ́ sínú mímú àbí kọ́ tó máa sọ fún yín nìyẹn kó tẹ̀ yẹ pé APC gan ló wà ń ta ń gbà wọn gan ṣé mi mo wà ń jọba níbèrè tí ó béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín ṣùgbọ́n nísìnyí bàbá ti wà ń jọba náà ṣe wá ń rawọ́ ẹ̀bẹ̀ sí wọn pé wọ́n bá wọn tún wọn lẹ̀.
nípínlẹ̀ Ògùn arábìnrin kan ti wà ní akóló iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn arábìnrin kan tó ń pè ní Tèmítọ́pẹ́ Adétọ́jú òun ni wọ́n ti gbé lọ sí iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá lórí pé ó fi ìyà jẹ ọmọbìnrin ọmọ ọdún 12 lọ́nà tí kò bá òfin mu lórí pé ó ní ó jalè bisikí àti àwọn ìpápánu gẹ́gẹ́ bí wọ́n ti ṣàlàyé alukoro iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn Ọmọ́tọ́lá Ọjọ́lá nínú ọ̀rọ̀ tó bá àwọn oníròyìn Punch sọ ní orí fóònù ó jẹ́ kó dimọ̀ pé ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ọ̀hún ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ọjọ́ Tuesday ní agbègbè ìṣẹ́wọ̀ ọbádà oko ní Ewékòró local government nípínlẹ̀ Ògùn lẹ́gbọ́n ẹgbọ́ wọn ní arábìnrin yìí tó jẹ́ pé ó jẹ́ alágbàtọ́ alágbàwò fún ọmọdébìnrin náà ni wọ́n ní ó ṣàdédé na ọmọ ọ̀hún débi pé àwọn tó ní ọmọ òfẹ́ ẹ̀dá ọmọ mọ̀mọ́ lẹ́yìn tó ṣe lè wá lọ yọ igi ìdáná pẹ̀lú iná ó sì kì í bọ̀ lójú ara.
ọmọ gbẹ́gbà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn fún mi mo ní mi gbọ́dọ̀ jádájọ́ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà for every offence tó bá commit nǹkan tó bá ṣe tó fi gbé wá ilé ẹjọ́ náà ni wọ́n ṣe fún ẹ padà. wo ẹni tí mo fi ṣe example fún gbà tí mo ní arábìnrin tó kọ̀ jí tó kọ̀ pé lẹ́nu yòó kí ní bàbá wa o àfi kó relé tó sì gé fẹ́ẹ́ tí ẹ̀ náà lọ wọ́n kọ́kọ́ banú ẹ̀jẹ̀ ni wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá ràn pa nígbà tí kìíní ọkùnrin bá wù padà sí ẹnu nígbà tí wọ́n wò ṣùṣùṣùṣù obìnrin ni o
obìnrin ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀
kì í ṣọkùnrin o
lórí nǹkan tí ò pé 1,000 naira ọlọ́kìdí iná bọ̀
ó tiẹ̀ pé 100,000.
igi iná ó tiẹ̀ lọ́rọ̀ táwọn ọlọ́pàá sọ pé àwọn ìwádìí sì ń lọ lọ́wọ́.
ìwádìí wọ́n sì máa ṣe ìwádìí náà.
àfúrásì ọmọ náà tí ó ti jẹ́wọ́ pé lóòótọ́ lọ́wọ́ yìí ìdáyẹn àṣọwọ́.
ó dé kó dára fún ikọ̀ adigunjalè tó ń ṣòwò ẹ̀gbà ọ̀ràn ọlọ́pọ̀ bílíọ̀nù náírà ọlọ́pàá yabo ibùba wọn wọn ní ọjà ṣéwúṣe ní Àbújá àbíwúṣe ní ìlú Àbújá ní ọwọ́ ti tẹ̀ wọ́n àwọn kan ti sọ pé gbogbo àwọn kan tí wọ́n tàn bẹ́ẹ̀ pé ilé ọ̀gá àgbà pátápátá lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà tó jẹ́ ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá Káyọ̀dé Gbétókun ni wọ́n ti kó gbogbo ẹ̀ Olúmíwà Adéjọbísórí àwọn kan wà tí wọ́n jẹ́ àwọn tí wọ́n ṣe PR ẹ pé kò sí ìyẹn òun ò jẹ́ kó kéré lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà àwọn bíi Olúmíwà Adéjọbí àwọn bíi Benjamin Hundeyin àwọn Abíọ́dún Àlàmú sórí tó bá fún nǹkan tó bá ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí ó bá ti rí ìlú tó bá ẹ̀ka ìròyìn désàlẹ̀ báyìí ó rò kàn wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ní wọn fìyàn já ìyàwó dì kó má lè gbádìyẹ wọ́n ti wá ní kì í ṣe ilé ọ̀gá àgbà ọlọ́pàá pátápátá ní irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ ti ṣẹlẹ̀ wípé kò tiẹ̀ sí irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ ní àìtorí gbámgbám ni àwọn ọdẹ àwọn agbófinró wọ́n wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tí wọ́n dúró digbí báwo náà ṣe wá fẹ́ wọlé lọ́fà kù.
ṣùgbọ́n ìgbọ́n di pàbínú Inspector General Police abẹ́ wọn ni àwọn SSS náà wà.
State Security Service dàbẹ̀
àti gbogbo àwọn EFCC abẹ́ wọn náà wà. kò lè ṣe ọlọ́pàá ló ń kọ́ńtró EFCC àwọn náà lọ́jọ́.
torí àwọn EFCC ó ní ọmọ pé ẹ̀ka SARS nísìnyí tá a ti gbọ́ wọn nísìnyí ilẹ̀ ti ta díẹ̀ wọ́n sì wà bọ́ tá a ti gbọ́ wọn ilẹ̀ ti ta díẹ̀ torí wọ́n ti tẹ ọmọ wọn báṣọ òun lọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan tó sì ṣe kó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí àjọ EFCC yìí tí wulewule èèyàn bá ti ń pọ̀ jù wọ́n ní tí bàtà bá ti ń wo lẹ̀ bekúmọ́ ó ṣe tán tó fẹ́ yá.
wọ́n àṣẹ ìríròyìn wọn pé wọ́n tún káwọn àfúrásì kan wọ́n kọ́
wọ́n kọ́kọ́ mú rìvásì wọ́n wọ bìbí rìvásì òkú yorùbá àbí ọ̀nà ìsọ̀ dákun bá ń gbókè lọ́dọ̀ tiẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ wọ́n jẹ.
àṣẹ mi lọ́kàn.
ìwọ ni mo gbé fún ọ.
èmi lọ́kàn.
àwòdà.
èmi lọ́kàn.
ó yá bá ń gbókè òjè.
omi tó tún dàbí rẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ tèmi ń bí ìjọba àpapọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà eléyìí tí bàbá Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu ń ṣe aṣojú fún àbí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ààrẹ orílẹ̀-èdè wọn jẹ́ pé dímọ̀ pé ẹ mọ̀ wo a tún ti fẹ́ yá owó tó ń lọ bí $900 million láti fi ṣe àtúnṣe àwọn òpópónà kan ní orílẹ̀-èdè yìí wọn láwọn gbé ìgbésẹ̀ lára àwọn làkàlẹ̀ àwọn táwọn fẹ́ ṣe láti rí i pé àwọn tó ń kó oúnjẹ nǹkan oko láti ìgbèríko wá wọn ní ọ̀nà tó já geere sí ìgboro ìdí nù tán fi tún lọ gba lónà èyí tó ń bẹ́ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀rẹ̀.
lẹ́yìn tí mo fi káàdì ẹlẹ́ wọn ní gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn ọba Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún bẹ̀rẹ̀ àtúnkọ́ ilé MKO Abíọ́lá lábẹ́òkúta gómìnà Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún ti ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn ti pàṣẹ fún ilé-iṣẹ́ tó ń rí sí ọ̀rọ̀ ilé gbígbé ní ìpínlẹ̀ náà láti lọ ṣe àtúnkọ́ ilé olóògbé MKO Abíọ́lá tó wà ní agbègbè Gbárùrà ọjà àgbò ìlú Abẹ́òkúta láì fi àkókò ṣòfò rárá nípa bí wọ́n ti ń gbáradì fún ti pọ̀pọ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ ayẹyẹ àyájọ́ ètò ìjọ yẹn ní ó fi sọ tẹ́ẹ̀bà gbàgbé kí ààrẹ Muhammadu Buhari tó kúrò lórí àga ìṣàkóso ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ló ti kéde ọjọ́ 12 oṣù kẹfà gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọjọ́ tí ayẹyẹ ìsàmì ètò ìjọba àwarawa yóò máa wáyé léyìí tó tako ti ọjọ́ 29 oṣù karùn-ún tó wà tẹ́lẹ̀ láti máa fi ṣèrántí ipa ribiribi tí Abíọ́lá kó nípa bí ètò ìjọba àwarawa yóò ti wà ní ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ìlú Abẹ́òkúta ti ṣe olú ìlú ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn ní akọ̀ròyìn àgbà fún gómìnà Lékan Adédìran ti fọwọ́ sí àtẹ̀jáde tí gbólóhùn náà wà ní ọjọ́ ṣe gẹ́gẹ́ bí àtẹ̀jáde ti wí gómìnà Abíọ́dún fẹ́ kí wọ́n ṣe àtúnkọ́ ilé mọ̀lẹ́bí ààrẹ ọ̀nà kakanfò ti ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tó dolóògbé náà kó lè dùn wò lójú kí àwọn tó jà fitafita fún ìjọba tiwantiwa lè máa wá síbẹ̀ fún ayẹyẹ nígbà tó rí lánàá ebi nǹkan tó sọnù kàn fi bẹ̀ ṣe tourist center.
Tàbá ń sọ̀rọ̀ gan àwọn tó jà fún òmìnira nípínlẹ̀ Ògùn pọ̀ Awólọ́wọ̀ lẹ́yìn Awólọ́wọ̀.
wọ́n pọ̀ ẹ tó bá dé ilé Awólọ́wọ̀ náà ó rí àwọn nǹkan ibi nǹkan mèremère tó lè wò ń bẹ̀ náà.
ṣé wọn gbà wọn sì kọ Awólọ́wọ̀.
èmi mo láǹfààní àtẹ̀tì rí iná kó tó di pé bàbá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọba ti dé màmá ti tẹ bọ́tì wọn báyìí yóò gbé bọ́tà.
That's a good one.
mi ìmọ̀ wọn gbà tán wà láyé ṣùgbọ́n mo láǹfààní àti wọn gbà tán jẹ́
àdúgbò lọ́wọ́ náà tó èyí tẹ́mi fi kẹ́yìn bí báyìí àwọn tó ń ta ọjà àgbò àtàwọn tó ń rà wọ́n sọ pé tó ọdún yìí ó yẹ o.
ọdún yìí ọdún ayọ̀ yín ni.
gbogbo àwọn táwọn ti wọ iléyá tẹ́lẹ̀
àwọn ti jáde padà.
kò sí àyè fún àwọn láti rí owó lára àgbò.
ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó ń jọ bí ẹ̀rín ni kì í ṣe ẹ̀rín ó ń jọ bí àwàdà kì í ṣe àwàdà.
àgbò tó ń tà ní 70,000 tẹ́lẹ̀
nǹkan kan
450,000.
nǹkan kan gidi lórílẹ̀‐èdè nàìjíríà kí ẹni tó ti ń jẹ ẹran tẹ́lẹ̀ wá sọ fún pé òun ò lè jẹ ẹran kó wàrà lókù tóun fẹ́ máa jẹ.
Tinubu ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o.
iṣẹ́ lẹ ṣe o.
mo rí ibi tí ìyá kan ti advice ni wípé ẹ dákun ìyà ń jẹ wá ebi ń pa wá. agbègbàdo àkọlọ́hún jẹ wọlé.
bábọ̀ ríyùn.
a lot of people sọ pé Tinubu dẹ̀ gbàgbé nǹkan tí ìyá yìí sọ.
kò gbàgbé Peter Obi bọ́ọ̀dé lánàá ó sọ̀rọ̀ ó ní gbogbo nǹkan tí bàbá sọ nù kàmpéènì ẹ̀ pátápátá ni bàbá ṣe. ó ní bó ṣe kọ́ ní President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has done excellently well. He fulfilled all campaign promises.
The likes of.
Gbogbo nǹkan tí bàbá sọ ni ìyẹn epo owó epo rọ̀bì ó yá bí ó yọ. I will make inflation rise. Ó rise àbí ó rise. Ẹbí gbogbo wa ní wá dùn nǹkan tó di gbogbo wa lójú gbà ni pé ọmọ ẹni òṣèdí bẹ̀bẹ̀rẹ̀ ká múlẹ̀kẹ̀ ká fi dọ́ọ̀dì ọmọ ẹlòmíì lóge nǹkan tó ṣe púpọ̀ ní wa ni.
ọdún kan la ṣe wá.
Alájà.
ọdún ayọ̀ ni ó jẹ́.
Àwọn kókó tá a mẹ́nubà wọ́n ní ohun tí a lágbára láti máa san gẹ́gẹ́ bí owó oṣù ààrẹ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ òṣìṣẹ́ yàrá o.
mú ìtọ́jú ilé ìtọ́jú àbí rẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ tèmi arábìnrin kan rèé tó fi ogún tó lọ yọ igi iná tó ti ìbọn ọmọ ọdún 12 lábẹ́ torí pé ló jí bisikíìtì.
ẹ jọ̀wọ́ ẹ tú àwọn olùwọ́de ń sàsílẹ̀ ọ̀dọ̀ yín ni wọ́n ti kọ́ nípa ìṣíṣe ìwọ́de Shehu Sani ọ̀rẹ́ Tinubu.
ọlọ́pàá àti adigunjalè pàdánù ẹ̀mí wọn ní ìlú Àbújá ní lásìkò ìgbà tí wọ́n gbìyànjú àti rọ́ọ̀bù báǹkì.
òde kò dára fún ikọ̀ adigunjalè tó ń ṣòwò ẹgbà ọ̀ràn ọlọ́pàá bílíọ̀nù náírà ọlọ́pàá yabo ibùba wọn.
ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn tó ti wọ ilé yàtọ̀lẹ̀ wọn ti jáde padà torí ọ̀wọ́n gbogbo ẹran.
gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn ọmọ Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún bẹ̀rẹ̀ àtúnkọ́ ilé MKO Abíọ́lá lábẹ́òkúta.
ìjọba àpapọ̀ Nàìjíríà tún ti ń gbèrò láti yá owó míì tó ń jẹ ti fẹ́ buwọ́lù báyìí fún kì í ṣe ojú ọ̀nà lọ sáwọn ìgbèríko.
ẹ máa yá lọ.
ibi tí àgbẹ̀ gbére ti mọ fún ti òní nù tó bá tún dé ní ọ̀la lágbára Ọlọ́run ní ọjọ́ Ajé ìgbà wọn á ti ṣe ẹlẹ́yà ti.
lọ pọ̀ṣọ̀pọ̀ṣọ̀. ìgbà yín máa gbó wà fáyìn tẹ̀ láǹfààní àti dàgbò.
ṣé wọ́n ra gbò.
mo ra wà lẹ́yìn kò lélẹ̀ wa. méjìlá.
ṣé àwọn lè ra gbò kó so mọ́lẹ̀ ìtajà. ṣé possible pé kí wọ́n lọ rẹ́ǹtì hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì fún yóò gba rúùmù bó tẹ̀ ló tẹ̀ bá gbòòrò.
ẹni tó bá ló mọ̀ má jẹ́ sọ.
ẹ̀wọ̀n tó bá di ọjọ́ Ajé àtúpàdé ní agbára Ọlọ́run lórí àkọ́tún ètò yìí kó tó dìgbà náà a mọ̀ pé ọdún ayọ̀ ọdún ire ọdún ìdùnnú ọdún àlàáfíà délé yìí ó jẹ fún wa bí nǹkan bá tiẹ̀ lé Nàìjíríà kò ní lè mọ́ wa Ọlọ́run wà pẹ̀lú wa. ọkọ yẹn bí mi ìrọ̀lẹ́ lórúkọ tèmi àti ẹnìkejì ńlá jùmọ̀ sí ti gbọ́ yín.
ọdún àyọ̀dẹ́lẹ́ṣẹ̀ náà ni ọdún àyọ̀dẹ́lẹ́rẹ̀ lórúkọ ti tèmi.
ẹ wò ó tó bá ti di ọjọ́ Ajé á fèrè pàdé ó dàgbọ́.
Of News Review brought to you by Wisdom Yard Television. I am Odunayo Adelere. You know this is a platform whereby you can get any information, the latest news that's actually going on in the country. I want to say a very big thank you to our sponsor, Nokpa Abals, for always coming through for us. And today's news review, I will not be doing it alone. I am with...
I'm Rochime Origo, son of the prophetess.
Thank you so much for joining me in the studio to actually do the news review together. And our fans out there, we say a very big thank you to you. Now we need to on the show, bring to you news that made it to the top. We'll go on a short commercial break. When we come back, we'll talk on the one we feel we should talk about. But we will not be the only one talking. You can also drop your own comments in the comment section while we rub minds together. On Punch newspaper, Appeal Court throws out Yaya Bello's suit against EFCC boss. Tinubu gets bill proposing return to regional government Friday. Oil mafia tried to stop our refinery, says Dangote. Obaseki using police to intimidate us, Edo APC petitions IG Senate. On Vanguard newspaper, we have World Bank announces $2.25 billion loan for Nigeria. Salah Rams, prices rise in Kano, buyers lament. Okonjo-Iweala is brilliant woman, worthy Nigerian ambassador, Tinubu. And on Daily Post newspaper, we have your government perpetrates injustice, discrimination against Igbo. Edwin Clark accuses Tinubu. Tinubu appoints Yar'Adua as economic advisor as DG of Budget Office. Edo, Obaseki resigns from PDP. These are the news that made it to the top. Let's go on a short commercial break. When we come back, we'll continue from where we stop. Don't go nowhere. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
When life breaks into the beautiful splendor of nature, and the kids can't just resist the temptation to explore to its zenith with the full assurance that the perfect backup is on the way for a perfect refilling. Nokpa, we always come to the rescue anytime, anywhere, any day, anyway, anyhow, round the clock. Your family just can't get a better companion aside Nokpa. Nokpa Abba Mixture, your family's best bet.
With Nokpa, healthy living is guaranteed for me and my family.
Nokpa for management of power.
Come back from that short commercial break. That's our sponsor, Nokpa. Nokpa deals with Nokpa Abba Mixture, Abba Cool, Abba Tonic, Abba Bitters, Abba Energy Powder, and Abba Flusher. Whichever you need, you can just send a DM or call the number 0701008549. You can also be a sponsor for this show, and you can also bring in your adverts. Let's make your product known to the whole wide world. The first one here says, Appeal Court throws out Yaya Bello's suit against EFCC boss.
It's a welcome idea, because I don't know, you know, I always say, there's a saying that I always say that a clear conscience resume acquisition.
Yes.
What is Yaya Bello doing in Haiti if he has no skeleton in his cupboard? I remember when Obasanjo was threatening Fayose that he's going to be arrested by EFCC, he's going to be arrested. The threatening was so much to the extent in which immediately Fayose stepped down as the governor of Ondo State. He had to go and bought a shirt printed EFCC, here I come.
Yeah, because he knows that immediately after his tenure, he's gone. If he did not hand over himself.
He was the one that went to the EFCC office.
He even took Pillow along.
To surrender himself. So what is, if he has no skeleton in his cupboard, why is he running a tasketa?
He has skeleton in his cupboard.
I'm just saying that if he has nothing to fear, why is he running a tasketa?
That's what I'm telling you. He has something to fear.
That's why he's running. Yeah, they let him come out and face the law. When he was the governor of the state, can anybody practice what he practiced in the state? Nobody.
When the EFCC came to arrest him, and he was actually whisked away by Usman Ododo, that's the sitting governor of Kogi State, nobody actually charged Yaya Bello to court about that. But he is coming out to say the way EFCC came to arrest him, it is not according to what the law states. So therefore, I am charging Olukoyede to the court, and surprisingly, the court, I felt I was actually waiting in anticipation to see what the court's verdict will be, and for the first time, the court did not actually fall my hand, because if you want to do it, he's an APC member.
You know, they have been fixed. I think this June 26 or 27 or so, where the man is going to be dragged out from his hiding. I believe they will smoke him out.
Why should we wait for that long?
They will smoke him out.
The Court of Appeal in Abuja on Thursday set aside the contempt proceedings instituted by the immediate past governor of Kogi State, Yaya Bello, against the chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Olanipekun Olukoyede. In a unanimous judgment, the three-man panel of Justice A.M. Talba, Justice D.Z. Senchi, and Justice Joseph Oyewole set aside the proceedings. Justice Oyewole, while delivering the lead judgment, overruled the respondent preliminary objections, citing technicalities. The appellate court said the High Court judge failed to extend the orders of February 9, 2024 in its final judgment of April 17, 2024, adding that the second issue raised by the respondent on the interim order had become an academic exercise. The court awarded 1 million naira cost against the respondent. Recall that the appellate court had granted an ex parte motion for a stay of contempt proceeding filed against the EFCC boss by Bello. The Court of Appeal, presided over by Justice Oyewole, granted EFCC's application from a team of lawyers led by Jibrin Okutekpa San to serve the processes in the appeal by substituted means on the former governor. Olukoide was summoned to appear before the Kogi State High Court in May to show cause why he should not be committed to prison for disobeying its order following the siege laid at the former governor's Abuja home after the court ruled in favor of Bello in the fundamental human rights suit he filed before the court. That was the case that Yaya Bello actually filed against it. Then the EFCC boss, however, appealed the ruling of the trial court and sought a stay of the proceedings of the court. The Kogi State High Court based its ruling on the premise that the EFCC chair carried out some acts upon which they, the EFCC, have been restrained by the court on February 9, pending the hearing and determination of the substantive originating motion. It could be recalled that Justice I.A. Jamal, in a ruling on suit number 8CL/681M/2024 and motion number 8CL/190M/2024, ordered that the said act was carried out by the respondent EFCC in violation of the order, which was valid and subsisting when they carried out the act. The judge held the EFCC act amounted to contempt. EFCC operative had laid siege on the residence of the former then Justice Okutegwa and Adam Osoge. ESK represented EFCC while Victor Oni represented the responder. But right now, the result of everything that was done was that appeal court throws out Yaya Bello suit against the EFCC boss. Yes. So now, the person that we're actually looking for right now is Yaya Bello, who is on the run.
If he knows what is good for him, he should come out to surrender himself. I
love your quote, clear conscience, first no accusation. So, Yaya Bello, wherever you might be hiding, you've actually whisked away 80 billion naira. And successfully, some money that you paid for your children's tuition fees has been recovered. They can still forgive you since the money has been recovered. But please come out of your hiding.
So wicked. And this man was one of those people that contested for the election, for the presidential election. If this guy, let me say this guy because
he's a guy.
He's a guy. If this guy have succeeded
in becoming the president of Nigeria,
what could have happened to the country?
Nigeria would have been sold.
What could have happened?
I already told you what
could have happened. And this same set of people were those people that say, okay, let the youth take over the affairs of the country.
Even this kind of person is like a slap to the youth in general, because I won't call him an old man.
He's a young guy.
I will categorize him as a youth. So you coming out to do all this kind of atrocity, commit all this kind of atrocity is uncalled for. And you know, my question is, he knows that what he did was wrong.
Was very wrong, yes.
And he knows that at the end of his tenure, EFCC would actually come after him.
Why
not just surrender yourself?
You are hiding under a finger. In fact, the sitting governor of that state, if not for the immunity that is enjoyed,
he's supposed to be impeached.
He's supposed to be impeached. That the sitting
governor. It's like you are betting a criminal, which is not supposed to be.
I wonder why those youths in that state were so blindfolded to the extent of which they had the right to go and to protect their political master who comes around and give them 5,000.
We saw one yesterday that went viral when the man came home to share. What happened to him?
They gave him the greatest beating of his life.
I think Nigerians are becoming wise every day.
If the rest of the state can emulate this, in fact, before you get to know, in this set of people, I believe when the man that was being emulated yesterday went back to his official duty, I believe.
But no, even till now,
he will be able to tell. He will be able to tell his colleagues that things are not really going on.
Before he can actually come out to say he wants to tell his colleagues what he actually faced there, I think he will still be in the hospital actually taking treatment right now because the beating was just too much. World Bank announces $2.25 billion loan for Nigeria. Nigeria, my country. The World Bank, okay.
I thought the loan, the money
was for free.
Was just for free.
As per?
Not knowing, why is it the World Bank giving us loan to? Is it to stabilize the economy of the
Let's
nation?
Go.
Then who ordered for the...
Let's go into the details of
the loan.
The World Bank has approved 2 financing facilities of $2.25 billion for Nigeria to support the federal government's effort to stabilize the economy. The approval was announced in a statement entitled Supporting Nigeria's Homegrown Reforms, New World Bank Financing for Inclusive Growth and Revenue Diversification. The statement said, the World Bank has today approved 2 operations, $1.5 billion for the Nigerian Reform for Economic Stabilization to enable transformation, Reset Development Policy Financing Program DPF and $750 million for the Nigeria Accelerating Resource Mobilization Reform (AMOR) Program for Results P4R. This combined $2.25 billion package provides immediate financial and technical support to Nigerians' urgent efforts to stabilize the economy and scale up support to the poor and most economically at risk. It further supports Nigerians' ambitious multi-year effort to raise non-oil revenues and safeguard oil revenues to promote fiscal sustainability and provide sufficient resources to deliver quality public services. Confronted with fragile economic situation, Nigeria recognized the urgency of changing course and embarked on critical reforms to address economic distortion and strengthen the fiscal outlook. Initial critical steps to restore macroeconomic stability, boost revenues, and create the conditions to reignite growth and poverty reduction have been taken. So the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has refocused on its core mandate of price stability and is tightening monetary policy, including by increasing interest rates as it's appropriate to reduce inflation. Wow. So a targeted cash transfer program is being rolled out to cushion the impact of high inflation on the poor and
Sweetheart. I can't afford to be late for this meeting.
Give me the same excuse every day.
I always tell you the truth every You know I will never disappoint you.
Everyone needs a hero, like Nokpa.
After Nokpa,
it is always Nokpa.
Nokpa for management of power.
You're welcome back from that short commercial break. So before we went on that break, we were talking about World Bank granting 2.2